Hi, everybody. How's it going? Oh, wow, that is really quiet. I guess I should, yeah. There we go. We're back. Snatcher, Act 2. Now I kind of wish I kept the recap that was at the beginning of this. Oh well. One junker got killed. We hunted down his killers, which were a pair of snatchers. And we're dealing with a bounty hunter too. That's the long and short of it. There you go. Right back into it. Let's look at the chief. What are you staring at, Gillian? Back to work. Out the window? I wouldn't want to lose this great view, don't you agree? It's beautiful. There's something about that picture. No reason to manhandle anything in here. Let's look at our possessions. We've got cash, our ID, and a chess piece. So it's like we're starting. It's a fresh start. Let's ask about random Hajil. He's definitely not a Neo-Kobe citizen. He's probably some kind of drifter. A drifter? You know, an illegal immigrant. Shape up, Seed. Oh. Oops. And I guess we'll ask about what to do. The first thing you should do is get Harry to recover Little John's memory for you. Oh yeah, the other navigator bot that self-destructed in episode 1. Where would I like to go? Engineering. This is engineering.
About time you got here, Gillian. I've got Little John's memory all ready for you.
Well, were you able to get anything from it?
Just relax. I'll put it on the monitor for you now. I'm afraid it was almost completely destroyed beyond recovery. Those snatchers, they sure do a thorough job.
What do you mean? Wasn't there anything left?
Like I said, just relax. I was able to get one video image out of it. I don't have the slightest what this is, but it's definitely got something to do with Jean's investigation. This is it.
Hospital Olean.
So, Gillian, do you have any idea what this is?
Hospital Olean? This is almost certainly the Snatcher-controlled hospital that Gibson was looking for.
You ought to run the name through Jordan, but if that hospital is not legit, the data won't mean anything. This city is packed with unregistered hospitals.
The sign in this picture looks curved. This word Olean might continue past the edge of the image.
I've stored this image. You can view it at any time. Just use the graphic memory command on the possessions menu.
Hops diddle. How's it going, zombie? Alright. Bored. Okay, talk. Let's talk about my feelings. Harry, I'm afraid I just can't fill Gibson's shoes. I don't talk to guys who say wimpy things like that. Harry. Alright. I've heard he's really good already, put down at least 3 of them, and I still don't know how we get along with... But I thought that these blasters weren't the only things that could take out a Snatcher. In theory, that's right. A standard ray gun just isn't strong enough. So if you modified a standard ray gun to focus its energy much better than usual, you never know. That would make it that much harder to hit your target, right? That's right. In other words, this random is one heck of a shot. Normally, that just doesn't work. Hey, I may be old. I'm in good shape. I don't know too much about hospitals. Never heard of this one either. Can't hurt to ask. Okay. They said something about using Jordan, so... Harry suggested that we check the hospital using the Jordan system, but the Jordan system doesn't offer a hospital search function. Really? Well, what good is it? When we asked Napoleon. Well, there's no point in using the computer, I guess. Metal video phone. Call. Have it here. 395644. You again? Sorry, you prefer women, I suppose. Whatever. Anyway, how about giving me the password? The 100-day rain. Alright, you passed, but we can't talk on the video phone. I'll meet you in the usual spot. You hung up. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna also hang up. And now we go to Alton Plaza, I think. We boarded the turbocycle. Where would you like to go? Wow, I have so many options. Neom. We've arrived. Look at the Santa! It looks so out of place. It's Christmas everywhere you look. Even Santa Claus is here. Can we look at... Yes, we can. Quick, grab your blaster. Blaster, it's Santa. A man dressed as Santa Claus is handing out tissues as an advertisement. That's a thing in Japan. Pocket tissues. Huh? That's Santa Claus. What's wrong? Nothing. Probably just my imagination. Shall we check him out? It's Snatcher Claus. Let's check out the Santa. Let's go.
Wait a minute. You're no Santa.
How'd you guess?
What are you doing in that outfit?
Oh, that's Napoleon.
What are you talking about? Ugh, I'm quitting this job. It's too dangerous. Somebody's after me. I'm gonna end up dead, just like Gibson.
Wait, he sneezed. Does he have a cold, or is there a replicant nearby? A hospital? I need some information about underground hospitals. Besides all the legit hospitals, there are scores of the underground palaces. Palaces? There are scores of the underground places all over the city. You'll never be able to find them all. Wait a second. You might be able to learn something about those illicit operations by checking up on pharmaceutical orders. After all, almost all of the drugs used on the island are manufactured here as well. That's right. All of the pharmaceuticals on the island are distributed or manufactured by Kobe Pharmaceuticals. That's where Jamie works. Jamie keeps track of records of shipments of pharmaceuticals throughout the island. She might be able to find something out. That's right, let's call her and ask later on. Well, since I've got you here. Olean Hospital? Yeah, what about it? Before that, why don't we take care of some business? Is Santa a snatcher? No, it's Napoleon. I've got to give him cash. Damn, take it. Yeah, thanks a bundle. Now, tell me about the hospital. It may not be the one you're looking for, but I know an Olean hospital. Hey, I'm not doing this for fun, you know. You're gonna have to do a little better than that. You got a cold there, Napoleon? Some kind of allergy, I guess. It always gets this way in the winter. He's been... okay, he's been near a snatcher, or I'm a snatcher. But then again, he's the only person who's ever sneezed around me. So I'm still me. This is getting complicated. That could be Snow 9, you know? One can always pick up traces of Snow 9 wherever snatchers appear. It's the sneezing, it just goes on and on. Guess we're gonna have to give more cash. Good thing I have an infinite amount. Just greedy as ever, right? Here, take it. Thank you very much. That was Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice. Here for your daughter, Chuck. Alright. I don't know too much about it, but it's over in the RF district. Why don't you go check it out? It's a man-made strain that was developed by the military years ago as a defensive weapon to help protect bases and the like. But wasn't all of it disposed of long ago? Yes, I hear talk that someone started cultivating it again about 3 years ago. 3 years ago? That's the same time the Snatchers first appeared.
Alright, I've had it. Don't call me anymore, okay?
Wait a minute, Napoleon. I'll keep any snatchers off your back.
They're after both of us. You better worry about watching your own back. Oh, by the way, here, a little Christmas present for you.
What? Tissues?
See ya. Merry Christmas.
Better that than some kind of killer robot.
No surprise there. He's got plenty of reason to be scared. Besides, I got the information I needed.
There's an advertisement on the back of that pack of tissues.
This is an ad for outer heaven. Just how many different jobs does that guy have?
Well, since we're here, the whole town is decked out in the Christmas spirit. Yeah, Christmas just around the corner. What are your plans for Christmas, Gillian? Maybe some time with Jamie? Nah, I don't know. So you don't have any firm plans yet, do you? Right not. I won't let you spend Christmas alone, don't worry. Gillian, if no one else is available, let's spend Christmas together. Christmas with you? It'll be my first Christmas. Only in a worst case scenario. You know. Christmas with you is the worst case scenario. Ooh. You could hear Metal's tiny soul just get deleted. There are a lot of really attractive neon signs in the area. There are all kinds of advertisements for holiday products and television programs. Napoleon has gone home. Let's go over to the hospital. No.
Look, there is a ramen shop over there.
Ooh.
Why don't we grab a bite?
It does not appear that any tables are open at the moment. We will have to wait.
Hey, I got a table opening up over here. Have a seat.
That spot looks good.
It's the same guy who did the pizza. Voice-wise.
Boys, what'll you have already?
Give me 4 of these.
What? 2? 2 will be plenty.
That's all right. Give me 4.
Really? 2? 2 will be more than enough.
And a bowl of ramen, too.
Would you listen to what I'm trying to tell you here?
What the hell?
My wife's always telling me, boy, you really have an appetite.
Let's just eat and then leave this place. Come on, Gillian, hurry it up. Come on.
Good stuff. All right, let's go.
Nice that you can eat that this time. I won't ever touch that Neo Kobe pizza stuff again. Well, that was an interaction. You know, I did look it up on YouTube. People have attempted the Neo Kobe pizza, where if you missed it, you just take pizza. I'm assuming pizza rolls by the way it's described in the game, but you drop pizza into soup. That's it. Apparently, it's actually good. So I may actually try it next time we get pizza. All right, let's get out of here. Olean Hospital. We've arrived at Olean Hospital. What would you like to do? Get out of the car. How's everybody doing? Ooh. This is the Olean Hospital that Napoleon told us about. Well, first we'll smell. It doesn't smell like a hospital usually does. It's more like the smell of filth. We can't know unless we go in. Be careful. The sign does look different. So it's probably not this one, but we're here, so. There's a neon sign on the roof of the building. The entrance appears to be at the front. I wonder what they specialize in. There are no signs or anything, because it's one of the illicit places. The lights are on and there are signs of people inside. It looks like they're open. Illegally parked cars are nearly blocking the streets. Cars don't appear to be abandoned. They're not scrapped, then what? The patients' cars? It says Hospital Olean. Is this really the place we're looking for? And there's a door. It's an automatically opening double door. Could this be the Snatcher maintenance facility that Gibson described? I don't know. Let's investigate all of these options. Strange cries can be heard from the building. It is covered with heavy metal screening. Animal droppings can be seen in several places on the road and sidewalks. That's weirdly specific. That's not a hospital, that's a hospital. Is that what you're going for? The neon sign appears different from the one in Little John's memory. Is this really the hospital we saw? Probably not. It is odd, they seem to be using pressure plate sensors rather than modern infrared. In other words, things haven't changed much since they opened. I bet it's a vet. Yeah, it's a vet. Well, let's see, we got a cat, a dog, a possessed bird of some sort, and a penguin. Look around the room. The reception area is just inside the entrance on the front side of the building. This room seems to be a waiting area. Everyone's holding an animal of some sort. Everyone's carrying an ID. It appears that they're all law-abiding Neo-Kobe citizens. There are no suspicious-looking types here. The receptionist is doing some paperwork behind the counter. Looks like they take insurance here. Then it can't be an illicit hospital. Aminals. That appears to be one of those super memory parrots. People use these birds frequently now that when they study foreign languages or have other sounds they want to record. You know, instead of a record function on your phone or a tape recorder, or normal human technological devices that record sound. No, super memory parrots. It's a Magellanic Kobe penguin. They were developed in 33 as a breed which can thrive in tropical and temperate climates. I think there is a naturally occurring tropical penguin somewhere, or I've gone insane. That's one of those humming dogs. You know, the ones that they had their larynxes modified to help eliminate sound pollution. Aww. You either get a super memory parrot or a Metal Gear. I'll take the Metal Gear. Cat. Ah, yes, it's one of those pocket pets, popular among women as a combination pet and handbag. I'm sorry? Combination pet and handbag. They were created by splicing marsupial genes into common household animals. This one would appear to be one of the cat models. I don't know, man. I think science has gone too far. What the fuck? Let's check out that cat. Ow! Please, Gillian, I have real trouble with animals. Dog. I really don't care for animals. Okay, this is just torturing Metal, which is funny, but okay, I'll ask about Snatchers. Have you heard any rumors about Snatchers in the area? I'm not worried. We keep a dog at our house. This is hospital. Snatchers hate dogs, right? There's no solid proof, but animals with good senses of smell are said to be able to pick them out. That's right. That's why so many people are starting to keep pets these days, and not for the regular reasons, like companionship. What kind of a hospital is this? What, didn't you know before you came? This is an animal hospital. Sorry, but I don't think they could help your little robot friend. Why would I take Metal to a hospital? I would take him to a Radio Shack. I'm not sick, I'm functioning properly. And not for the normal reason, like storing stuff in their body cavities. The doctor here has a really good reputation. It's so hard to find a good vet these days. What about the doctor here? Is he any good? He's a fully licensed doctor with his genetic manipulation permit. This is about the only place in town that'll see you without an appointment. Fully licensed, huh? I'm looking for a hospital with this sign. Well, it's not the one for this place. Looks kind of similar though, except it really doesn't. Well, we're out of here. Gillian, what good does it do to come this far if you're just gonna leave? What, you're making me do this? There's nothing left to investigate. The sign says dangers are hard to control and must be kept on a leash or cage.
Cannot tolerate dogs. It is improbable that this is their skin cancer treatment center.
Looks like we barked up the wrong tree here. So, now we're back to square one, huh?
Don't become too discouraged. We still have many leads. Let's head back to the turbo cycle.
Olean Hospital.
Unfortunately, this wasn't the place.
You're right, Metal. Okay, let's go.
Well, I'm gonna exit the turbo cycle real quick. Don't tell me what I... fine. We'll go to Junker headquarters. I was just gonna, make a phone call from Metal, who's in here. So why do I have to Ugh. And hi, Mika. Sorry, I'm just here to use the phone that I take with me. I've got to call the ex-wife. But I should have done. No, let's give Napoleon a bunch of money. That was the plan. Duh! My God, a snatcher. Wait.
Bet I surprised you, huh? Don't worry, this is just a tape. I'm at work right now. If you need to reach me, please call Neo Kobe Pharmaceutical Labs at 391009. Sorry to scare you. Bye!
She really had me for a moment there. Since when did she start pulling practical jokes like this? No doubt that message is a strategy of hers to deal with troublesome calling. So what's that supposed to mean, Metal? There's no need to be embarrassed, Gillian. I'm fully aware that JV has snatched your heart. Ugh. You know, I would believe that if we had video phones and we had to leave video recordings on our answering machines, that people would do that. It's like when, back in the day, I guess we still use voicemail message. Back in the day, you'd like call a number, like your friend, and then the machine would pick up and be like, Domino's, can I get your order? Hello? Hello? Just kidding. Leave your message at the beep. It's kind of the same thing. I'm old. What do you want? 391009.
Good afternoon. Neo Kobe Pharmaceutical Labs. May I help you? Oh, Gillian, what's up?
Hang up. Talk. You know what? Yeah. Let's talk about your job. JB, I've learned that the Snatchers have taken over a hospital somewhere on the island. I need your help in investigating this. All you have to do is ask, Gillian, and I'll do anything to help out. Also, hey, that message on your answering machine, wasn't that going a bit too far? Did I scare you? You bet you did. Were you worried? Yes. How worried? How worried? Well, really worried, you know? Good. Did you cut out the jokes like that? If Snatchers ever actually got their hands on you, I don't even want to think about it. Alright. Okay. Ask. UV Hospital. Snatchers require a hospital which has facilities to treat ultraviolet ray exposure. Do you have any ideas about that? Well, having facilities to treat ultraviolet ray exposure is nothing rare, but we keep records here on the hospitals on the island. I could take a look, but don't get your hopes up. If it's a black marketplace running on its own, we probably won't have anything on it at all. How about this place? Aline Hospital? That's right, that's that veterinary clinic, isn't it? They're totally legit. Rather stuffy operation, though. They only treat purebreds and official genetic manipulants. Manipulants. That's a word. How's your head? How's your memory doing? Somehow I feel like maybe I've always been doing this job. I don't remember wearing white. Can you recall anything, Gillian? Jamie in white. Nothing. I'll see what I can do on this end. It may take a while, though. I want to see you. I can't see you right now. We're better off like this. Alright. Can I show you this video memory? I think it's a hospital on the island. All the development and administration of pharmaceuticals on the island takes place here. Alright, so that was useless. It was nice talking to you, Jamie. Bye for now. If I find anything out about the hospital, I'll give you a call. Thanks. Really need your help on this one. Talk to you later. Bye. Alright, don't call. And I don't know where to go. Let's go to the turbocycle. I don't know. Let's go home. We've arrived at your house. What would you like to do? Exit. This is your apartment building. Oh, damn it. Oh.
Gillian, it's the emergency line from HQ. I'll connect you.
Gillian, I'm glad I got you. I got a call from Katrina. She said she has something she needs to give you.
Something to give me? What in the world?
She seemed really scared. Kept saying that Alice was barking.
When did she call?
About 30 minutes or so ago.
And you only got to me now?
Damn.
Gillian, we should hurry.
Yeah, Katrina's in trouble.
That's Gibson's daughter. Let's get to Gibson's house now, Matt. It'll set the automatic traffic control system to give us an absolute priority. 10-4. I hope she's safe. There's a bird in the bushes. No, we got rid of that one already. Now it's a cat in a tree. Inside of which the bird lives because it has a pouch. We've arrived at Gibson's house. What would you like to do? Katrina. There's no answer. It's not locked. Go in. You've entered the living room. What about Katrina? Where is she? I don't see her. It is rather troubling. What's this? I thought this was a window, but there's another shelf here. Why didn't I notice this sooner? Shelf? A model of a house is on the shelf. It's a perfect miniature of Gibson's house and made from a cast, but the detail is excellent. That's weird. It's a music box, but there's nothing inside it. I didn't know Gibson had made a model of his house. It appears that something was kept inside it. This model may have some connection with our investigation. After all, Jean left that search the house memo. It's maybe what he was referring to. Still, we have to find Katrina. Weird, but okay. Where can we go? Study. Oh shit. What the? My goodness, what a shambles. Someone's turned the place upside down. The Snatchers, they must have been looking for something. The garden? Oh no. This is the garden. Where's the dog? Alice is missing too. There's no one in the area. It's too dark for standard optical sensors. Night vision doesn't read anything now. There's a collar on the ground. There's nothing unusual. Too quiet. The garden doesn't lead anywhere. It was private. There's no way that Alice could have gotten out without going through the study. I'm not picking up anything on infrared or on motion detectors. It appears to have been torn apart. It's Alice's magnetic collar. Special devices around their yard prevent the dog from going beyond the property. Alice is a Doberman. That's not the kind of dog that goes down easy. That's true if she was facing a human. Let's go back to the study. The room is a shambles. Things are scattered everywhere. Great. The monitor has been broken on the computer, and the leather's been torn to shreds. Everything appears to have been smashed and broken. Based on the condition, this room looks like they were searching. For what? I don't know. The machine is a total loss. Maybe they're trying to destroy some data on themselves? Blah, blah, blah. Sofa. Appears to have been destroyed with some sort of claw-like instrument. They're worried about the location of their hospital getting out. Katrina must have discovered something related to that. I bet you're right. Achoo. Gillian, that sneeze. Maybe Snow 9? Wait a moment, let me analyze the air. It's a very slight amount, definite traces of Snow 9. Appears that Snatchers have definitely been here. What about communications? Can you transmit? Yeah, the Snow 9 isn't dense enough to block comms. Call. No, I don't want to do that here. I want to do it from the living room. Just in case. I'm worried about Katrina. Let's see if she's in here. Good idea. Katrina, answer if you can hear me. There's no answer. Apparently she cannot hear you. Call the dog? Alice may be in earshot. Why don't you call her? Here, puppy. Nope. Okay, maybe I was supposed to do it in the study. Uh-oh.
Gillian, I read motion. Use extreme caution. The signal is coming from outside the window.
No, puppy.
It's Alice.
God damn it.
The dog is dead. Body temperature suggests it was killed about 10 minutes ago. No doubt the work of Snatchers.
Scum. No reason to kill the poor animal. Katrina. Where's Katrina?
We can leave the cleanup here to the junk crews. We should look for Katrina.
Judging from the mess they made here, it looks like they were looking for something. Were quite upset that they couldn't find it.
Perhaps that means that Katrina is still safe.
That's true. If they had her, there'd be no need to turn the place upside down like this.
Perhaps Katrina took whatever they were looking for and fled.
I bet you're right, Metal. We've got to find her before they do. Let's get back to the turbo cycle.
We didn't need to linger on the dog's corpse that entire conversation. But, great. I have more reason to shoot the robots. Headquarters. Being able to contract Katrina yet? Nope. This is a detective's room. This was Gibson's room. Maybe Katrina's here. Why don't we take a look around? Why would she be here? Alright. Search for Katrina. Katrina, answer me if you can hear my voice. Katrina's not here. Let's look somewhere else. Why would she be at headquarters? Oh. There's no answer. It just does not seem to be here. And then Metal Gear makes a joke. because that's what you do in these situations. The chief's office? Have you found Katrina? I'm gonna search for her here in this room that you're obviously been in this whole entire time. Is Katrina here? Come on, Steve, get serious. Of course she's not here. She's still not here. Still not here. Still not here. This is engineering. So how about Katrina? I don't know. Is she in here? She's not here, is she? Don't be stupid. If she was here, we wouldn't be a bit. Yeah. Go to the hospital and she's in a cat pouch. Gillian, just calm down. Of course she's not here. She's a really special kid. You gotta help her. Where would you like to go? I don't know, the computer room? This is the computer room. Katrina said she was interested. Maybe she's in here. I doubt it, but, you know, have fun. Katrina, can you hear me? No answer. She does not seem to be here. Alright. And then Metal Gear does that again. Nope. Nope. Car? Oh, she's not gonna be at my house. That'd be weird. Stretch. Oh, something popped. How's it going, Gato? Alton Plaza, I guess. She wouldn't have gone to Gillian's house because she doesn't know where that is. Let's look for Katrina. Alright, let's try the nightlife district. Metal, we gotta find her. Don't worry, she won't get past my sensors. This is no good, I don't see her anywhere. She does not appear to be here. Let's try... Okay, it's just kind of repeating. She's not around the show windows. I don't know why I did that twice. More decorations every day. That's not helpful. There's all these people here. It'd be quite difficult to locate her. Katrina, answer if you can hear me. She'd never be able to hear you in this crowd. Katrina does not seem to be here. Let's look elsewhere. I am lost. Not doing well, gotta break up with... I am so sorry to hear that. It takes place around Christmas, Rook. It's kind of like Die Hard. I don't know what to do. This is weird. But yeah, Gato, I am sorry to hear about the breakup. It's rough. I guess I'll search my house because there's nowhere else to look. Doesn't make any sense. Wait. Didn't I give her my card when I first showed up? Huh. That's the important thing, Gato. Is if that if we can help anyway, let us know. What was that?
Wait a sec. My lights are on. That's weird. I know I shut them off before I left.
Be careful. A snatcher may be in your apartment.
Searching the place, maybe? I don't have any evidence up there.
It's hard to tell from here, but the lights are definitely on. I can't limit the movement sensor to just your apartment. What about your infrared? I don't read anything. Can I go in? Nope. What am I missing? The door? That'll check the status of the door of my apartment from here. Now accessing building security. Gillian, it's open. What? I know I locked it before I left. We're going in. This is the living room.
I hear something.
This time I can hear it too.
I read motion. Something is in there.
All right, Metal. Lock the front door. We're not letting anything out of here.
Okay. Around the floor, there are some faint depressions in the carpet that would indicate footprints. These shoe impressions are very sharp and deep. Most of the weight was on the person was focused on one point. Something sharp, a snatcher, or heels. Listen. Sound seems to be coming from the bathroom. Smell. What's that smell? A snatcher? I'm not sure, but I smelled that somewhere before. Oh, you know what? It's probably Katrina, and she's taking a shower. Nobody appears to be in this room. This is the bathroom. It's really hot and humid in here. That's what I think when I first enter the bathroom. There's something in the shower. Nah. Investigate shower boost. My thermosensor shows a reading of concentrated heat. I would say that hot water is being used. I read movement. Should we go after it? That would be a very dangerous move if it's the Snatcher. Opening the stall is a simple matter. What are you going to do, Gillian?
I'll open the blinds by altering the electrical polarity. Are you ready?
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Now opening the blinds.
Whoa!
You pervert! Get out of here!
It's my shower.
I hope you learned your lesson, Gillian. You definitely had that coming to you.
Oh, yeah? Well, I didn't exactly see you close your eyes either.
That is because my optical sensors are not equipped with retractable shutters.
Oh, shut up. You know exactly what I mean.
Here comes Katrina.
I can't believe you did that, Gillian.
You broke into my
You
house.
see, I was just...
Face up to it like a man.
You shut I'm just glad that you're safe, Katrina.
I was so frightened. I just looked up your address and I let myself in. I'm sorry. Did I surprise you?
Surprise me? You bet you surprised me.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. By the way, how did you get in?
Hey, I'm the daughter of a junker. I can pick locks in my sleep.
I see. And you avoided the sensors as well. You may have a promising career ahead of you. Ooh.
Whoa.
Why'd he hit you? I think just because he's wet. And that's what you do. I guess. You can tell where the censoring occurred, because I don't think she was wearing a towel in the original. But, you know, that's okay. They didn't do a great job with it either way. Let's ask questions. About that phone call, would you tell me what that was all about? That's right. When I was straightening up the living room, I found this inside the model of our house. Oh yeah, there was a model of Gibson's house on the shelf, wasn't there? It's a hospital list. It's a list of hospitals. It appears to be a list of illicit hospitals. It lists the name of the hospital's director, and address, and area of specialty. Then the Snatcher's place, one the Gibson found, must be on his list. So that's where the search the house note meant. He was just a little too clever this time. Will this list be of any help? This list has over 3,000 places listed on it. You can never hit them all. What about the image from Little John's memory? That should be the key. You type in the name of the hospital, I'll scan the list for it. Why do I have to type it in? You know it. Investigate list. Can I take a look at the hospital list? Go ahead, take a look. Investigate list. Alright, Gillian, let's see if we can find the Snatcher's hospital on this list. What about the hospital was in Little John's memory? Why didn't you give a name similar to the one on that sign? Give me a name along the lines of the one on the sign. The sign said Aline, didn't it? Input the name that you wish to search for. Ugh. Tedium. You're not wrong, Gata. Aline, right? Searching now. Not surprisingly, the only one that is at veterinary hospital. What names does Oline bring to mind? That sign is definitely for that hospital, right? The visual image of Oline is almost certainly correct. Oh, I'm stuck here. I will be right back, everybody. Sorry about that. Had to get the door. They said a name like Oline. Well, we had that chess piece. This doesn't make any goddamn sense, but it's a Kojima game, so Queen, right? Searching now. It seems very close. There's something missing. Hang in there. Very close. I'm gonna try Queens with an S. That's a typo and was almost unfortunate. Oh, it's in blue. I think I got it. And the music went away. And there it is. Queen's Hospital. Great, you found it, Gillian. So the neon tube was burned out, and there were more letters to the word than shown in the picture. So Queens looked like Oline. But you would still be able to make out the dark spots. I guess, maybe. Whatever. That's what the chess piece was trying to say. I was right about that. Okay. That was pretty silly.
What's the address of that hospital?
CX District, PHC 77. The director is Chinese. Name, Chin Shu O.
Chin Shu O. He's probably a snatcher, too. So we finally found their nest.
Gillian, please be careful.
Don't worry, Katrina. You're safe now. They won't be coming after you.
Just to be on the safe side, we will have Kobe police take you into protective custody.
Gillian, I'm sorry about the way I reacted in the shower. Maybe if your timing had been a little better, we might have...
Don't worry about it, Katrina. I think I needed a cold shower anyway.
I'm just so confused. I don't want to lose anybody else.
All right, let's go, Metal. We have to pay a visit to Queen's Hospital.
Guess we're going there. Here we go. We've read at Queen's Hospital. What would you like to do? Exit. This is Queen's Hospital. That sign, that's the one that was in Little John's memory. No mistake. That's some bullshit right there. Look at that. Alright, look around. There's a rather wide road passing by the hospital. A number of cars are illegally parked. The sign looks like it says Oline even from quite close. Bullshit. The building dates from the 20th century. There's no signage error in business. We are quite a distance from any shopping or residential areas. You can see the Tyrell building perfectly. That is a nice trick, yeah. Not surprisingly, part of the sign is in fact burned out, except for the moments when it's not. Although it's quite aged, it appears to have been adequately maintained. The only entrance appears to be at the front of the building. We're going in. Before that, I have to investigate the door lock system being employed in order to be able to open it. Also, Save. Because I'll get shot and die. Alright, I have to investigate the door. The door is locked, but even I can open the mechanism this simple. Don't set off any burglar alarms or anything. I'll enter Queen's Hospital's security program and disable the lock. Lock disabled. I'll open the door. Whoop. We're inside. Awfully dark. There's a reception booth in the center of the lobby and 3 doors along the wall behind it. There are no tracks in the dust that would indicate recent passage. There's nobody in the booth. The monitors are off. That door is closed. I guess I'll be thorough. That door is also closed. That door is also closed. Investigating the area, I'm not picking up any movement. There's nobody else in the area. But they're not in business at the moment. What's the neon sign for? If it appears abandoned, homeless and other people may move into the building. What filth? There's no operational hospital in the world those floors this dirty. Reception desk. A solid layer of dust has been collected. It hasn't been operated for several months. What's this? There's some kind of switches here. Gillian, look at this. It says door control 1, 2, 3. These switches must be for the doors over there. Alright. Switch 1. Door 1. Switch 2. Switch 2. Switch 3. Door 3. Let's check out door 1. We're in room 1. Operating table. It was used for surgery or treatment of some kind. Camera and lighting equipment for surgery are everywhere. Hi, kid. It's a virtual reality monitor to support the surgeon as he conducts the operation. A true real-life thing. Nowadays, I mean, with how VR is more accessible. Operating table. It's an ordinary operating table. Airplane Trauma Center, duly noted. I'm not reading any traces of Snow 9. There's no maintenance on this equipment for some time. The monitors are off. And it's an adjustable bed but covered with dust. Now looking around the room. Everything seems to be in order. Alright, we'll consider this room clear. And because I'm gonna assume door 2 is nothing, we'll just go to door 3. It's totally dark in here, can't see a thing. I have a light installed just for situations like this. Please use it if it's necessary. Turn on your light. Jump scare. The light is now on. I turn control of it over to you, Gillian. You operate the light with the direction key. Press the B button together with the direction key to move the light. Otherwise, it works like it usually does. Oh, this is terrible. Must go. It's a picture of some kind of a temple. It looks somewhat Islamic, but it also looks like the Kremlin. I think I've seen this thing somewhere before. Damn, I just can't remember. It's a very old photograph. Judging from the condition of the inks and paper, I expect it's at least 50 years old. It's a picture like this doing on a wall here. Metal, what is it a photo of? I'm scanning my data files. It's the Cathedral of St. Basil. St. Basil? It was a famous cathedral that was a Moscow landmark before the catastrophe. I was close. St. Basil's Cathedral. Have I heard of that? I can't remember. Come to think of it, there was a map of Moscow on the wall in Freddie Nielsen's apartment, wasn't there? Moscow, eh? What connections did the Snatchers have with Moscow? Well, this is an 80s game, so everything. I stored this photo in my memory. That's not gonna have power. It's a drawer. Thanks. Let's investigate the drawer.
There seems to be a scrap of paper caught between these two drawers. The others are empty. It appears that someone tried to straighten up in a hurry.
Let me see that paper.
Here it is.
What? What is this? It looks like Chinese or something. Metal translated.
Okay, let's see. Patient record, first examination. I'm not familiar with the next 5 characters. It's the first time I've ever seen any of them.
I thought you were supposed to be really good at Chinese.
My strongest areas are in chop suey, egg foo young, and wontons.
Rare Chinese characters. Or maybe some kind of code? At any rate, this is definitely part of someone's chart. If we can figure out these characters, we may be able to uncover another Snatcher.
What do you suppose happened to the other records?
Looks like someone cleaned them out of here. Maybe they knew we were coming.
Somehow I get the feeling that the Snatchers know what we're up to. I'll store the fragment of the file.
That was like a 4Kids level joke. I love jelly donuts. Alright, what else we got? Is the desk on a track? There are rails on the floor. They run under the desk. Perhaps the desk is designed to slide? Pushing it doesn't do any good. It won't budge. It's a vase, no flowers in it. It's a completely ordinary vase. Still completely ordinary. Come on. That would have been, like... What's this? It's a monitor. It looks like it's one for a PC. Okay. Great. Good. Great. What's this? Something on the desk. Matches. These are matches from Outer Heaven. Well, there's a connection. Outer Heaven seems to be quite a popular spot with our Snatcher friends. I suspect they go there to select their victims. Okay, they're evidence now. Well, it's a whiteboard, nothing's on it. Okay, let's get out of here. We're in the hallway. Just in case. We're in room 2. It's very red. Some kind of research facility for biological experiments. Genital manipulators, various lasers, microsurgery implements. This place seems well equipped. That was not a phrase I was expecting to utter today. Jars for preserving items and formaldehyde, and a number of other containers. Why is that the first thing they pick out? Because Kojima. There's various types of biotech equipment. They're apparently carrying out some rather involved project. Well, that used to be very extremely high quality monitors. Nothing alive here. I would suspect it would be difficult to artificially create the rundown condition of this equipment. There's nothing on the shelf that's important. Nothing on the desk. Monitors are off and or broken. And the containers are broken. Can we look in the broken containers? Nope. Okay, so there's nobody here, but we have a patient list, which seems very weird that the Snatchers would have a paper trail, you know? But I know a guy who might be Chinese. Napoleon kinda...
The number you have reached is not in service at this time. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording. JT&T Neo Kobe.
Well, that's fake. Perhaps the Snatchers have killed Napoleon, too. What's this symbol? It looks vaguely familiar. Where in the world has Napoleon gone? Well, it's the Wolfman from Outer Heaven. Ah, Wolfman. Now I understand. Gillian, I know where Napoleon is. Have you figured it out? Yeah, he's in Outer Heaven. Which, if I hadn't figured it out, it would be the new option on the tricycle. Turbocycle. It's a tricycle, I'm not wrong. Whee! It's Masquerade Night again? You really remind me of someone I know. I bet that's you, right, Napoleon? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anyone named Napoleon. I know it's you, Napoleon. Now stop that. Now cut the stupid act. I'm afraid you got the wrong man, sir. Come on, Napoleon. What's the problem? Stop it. Hey, I'm just a doorman. Everything will be fine. I guarantee your safety. Don't worry. Take the mask off. Do you have any proof that Napoleon and I are the same person? Napoleon, that's you, right? You're gonna have to show me the proof, sir. Proof? You want proof? You and here are the same height. That's nothing. And you have the same body type. Oh, wait. No, Yeah, you have the same voice, that's it. That's no proof. That's it, Metal. Analyze his voice print against that of Napoleon. I didn't record it. That's too bad. I know, the two of you talk the same way. That's proof that I'm a policeman. Yeah, that wormy, untrustworthy attitude of yours, just like him. That's proof that I'm a policeman. The smell? You smell like him. Huh? Gillian, what did Napoleon smell like? You shut up. Excuse me. Oh, he sneezes. Now I've got it. It says sneeze. I remember. You see, just like him. He has hay fever. Alright, you win. I've had enough fun for now. I just wanted to play with you for a bit. Nice work, Gillian. You're a first-rate junker. Go on in.
Have a seat, Gillian. We're safer in a crowded place like this.
Jeez, you really had me fooled. 2 roles in 1.
Gesundheit.
Well, you know, you gotta understand. being an informer isn't exactly the safest job on the planet, you know. That's why it's important to be a master of disguise, like me.
Yeah, but I feel pretty stupid. I mean, all that time I was asking you about where Jean went, I didn't realize I was asking someone who actually worked there.
Hey, I was just as surprised as you were. But I didn't know that Gibson had been here. You see, I wasn't working that day.
Anyhow, it's not masquerade night today. Why don't you take that mask off, Napoleon? It's a little unnerving sitting here talking to a wolf.
All right. I suppose there's no harm there. Boy, you really work up a sweat in these full-face masks.
Oh, boy. Maybe you should have left that on.
What? Still, you did a nice job of figuring out who I was.
Come on, Napoleon. That stupid phone recording with the Wolfman? JT&T would never do anything that tasteless. Besides, what really tipped me off was that constant sneezing of yours.
Sneezes, eh? Well, listen, you want me to tell you why I'm called Napoleon?
Because winter gets the best of you. Napoleon Bonaparte sent his enormous army into Russia in 1812, but suffered a major defeat because of the snow.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, the sneezing isn't a cold. It's my allergy to snow 9 pollen. So, anyhow, what did you want to know?
I've got a couple of questions to ask you.
Fire away.
Well, that was awkward. You're Chinese, right? That's right. Purebred, I might add. I came to Neo Kobe just after I turned 20. Alright, translate this. Would you take a good look at this for me? What does it mean? Well, I'm not surprised you had trouble with this. What's that mean? These are Chinese characters for chemical elements, hardly in standard use. If I wasn't a science major, I probably wouldn't know them myself. It's simple code using the characters. What's this about Chinese chemical element characters? What do you mean? The character on the far left is beryllium. The next one, and the very last one, are nitrogen. The third one stands for sulfur, and the fourth one is oxygen. Beryllium is Be. Nitrogen's just N. Sulfur is Benson? Benson? Whose name is on this file, please input your guess.
So that's it. Benson. Beryllium is Be, nitrogen is N, sulfur is S, and oxygen is O. And another N makes Benson. The name Benson was encoded on this file.
I like that he used my method.
I sure hope it is not referring to the chief, Benson Cunningham.
Or to our friendly engineer, Mr. Harry Benson.
Uh-oh.
No, that couldn't be. No way.
But the possibility, though remote, does exist.
Metal, I want you to cut off all your data transmissions to headquarters now.
Understood. Now disabling automatic transmission routines. Done.
Wait.
No further data transmissions to headquarters will be executed.
My God. A Snatcher in Junker headquarters? We've got to get there quick. Let's go, Metal.
See you later, Junker. Today's little information tidbit is on me. Now take care, Gillian. Don't get yourself taken out by some Snatcher. I think I'll lay low for a while. You know, after all, you are my main source of income.
Be careful too, Napoleon. You get killed and you won't be able to sneeze anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
See you, Napoleon. Metal, let's go.
If it's the engineer, he gave me metal. So is it like, is Metal Gear gonna shoot me in the back? Dun dun dun. Yes, here at Outer Heaven, you must destroy Metal Gear. He'll launch a tiny nuclear missile at me. This is the reception area. Welcome back, Gillian. Glad to see you're safe and sound. Mika, the Chief, and Harry, Chief and Harry are out right now, I think. Oh, really? Well, real quick, maybe Saboteur, bad guy, Metal Gear is sus. Let me just save real quick. I've broken a code that was on that patient record. It was the patient's name. In other words, I've uncovered a possible snatcher. What? Who? Oh my god, it's not someone I know, is it? I don't know their full name, but the name Benson was written on the file. In other words, Benson Cunningham, the chief, or our friendly engineer, Harry Benson. Oh, I can ask about them. Okay. Harry's out right now. He seemed to be going after the chief when he left. Said he had to check on something. And the chief? The chief's out right now. I don't know when he'll be back. Okay. How about Harry's condition? He's been a little restless lately. He seems to be investigating something. The chief's condition? Chief has been really busy. He'll be attending the Kyoto Summit next month. He had a lot of meetings and stuff related to that. She's the only person here. There were 3 people in this office. Her and the 2 possible snatchers. So, yeah. And she's at the front, which is, as far as I know, the only way in or out. So, that's all I got. So the Kyoto Summit sounds like a Snatcher target, right, for assassination? Kyoto Summit? What's that? It's the annual summit of the leaders of the world's advanced countries. It will be taking place in Old Kyoto this year. Did that. What's your opinion? You, Harry, the Chief, I really love and trust all of you. Your opinion is noted. I don't know. Let's check out the engineering room, see if Harry left anything behind. Henry. Harry? Harry. This is engineering. Harry is not in, so either the Chief or Harry is a snatcher. Let's look for evidence. Okay, look around. Poster. Right. It's a picture from Harry's childhood. That kind of rules him out. Something on the desk, a box of matches and a memo. Alright, let's investigate the poster real quick. In bad shape, but the corners have been reinforced. Harry was taking really good care of it. If we can see the entire photo, we can determine who Harry's parents are. Great. It's a box of matches that Outer Heaven gives away. What? Outer Heaven matches? Harry had Outer Heaven matches? That's not good. And there's a memo. I wonder if it's some kind of message. This face-to-face thing has to be the key. We have to search the areas that brings this to mind. What? Probably means either search for face-to-face or watch out for face-to-face. Or something like that. What? I feel like there was a translation error here. There's a... Okay, we did the desk. We're good here. Let's check out the Chief's office. You know that picture I was obsessing over? I bet there's something there. He's not here. I'm gonna do it. Alright, let's take a look at this goddamn picture. I'm not really sure, but it appears to just be a picture of a flower vase. But if I get good and close, this has always bothered me. Don't you think this picture seems a little out of place with the atmosphere in the room? Yeah, that's always bugged me too. Yeah, can we move it maybe? There's a Chief's chair. Chief's not in it. Good job, Gillian. The monitor is off. That's unusual. It's the first time I've ever seen it shut off. Best to get a chair in case, nope. Okay. Right. Most of the monitors are quite cold, so this room's been empty a bit. I'm not really sure, but yeah, okay, we did that. That's weird. I feel like there should be like a... There's gotta be some sort of... something there. I'm going back in there. Okay, looking at it does nothing. Okay. And... okay, I guess the picture really is a red herring. Well, Outer Heaven's the only clue we have. Possessions. Metal Gear. Move. Where shall we go? Turbocycle. Wait. Why don't we see if we can find any clues at headquarters so there's still something here? What am I missing? We checked all that. I'll double check it. Right. Yeah, oh, okay, I had to have him store it. There you go. Harry is the only one in headquarters who smokes. I can't believe that Harry might be a Snatcher. But he had matches from Outer Heaven. No, I can't believe that Harry could be a Snatcher. Hang on to these matches. They'll not be necessary. They're identical to the ones we already have. Constantly recording everything that happens. It'll be a burden on the investigation. Let's put them here. That was suspicious, Metal. Like you're trying to, protect your creator. Okay. We're going to look at the chair again. There's nothing. We're going to look at the monitor again. It's off. We're going to look at the picture again. Wait a minute. Do you notice anything odd about this picture? Look, doesn't it look like a face to you? I think we just got disconnected there for a second. Hi. How much got cut off there? The connection blipped. About 2 seconds? Okay. So yeah, we came to the same conclusion, Medicine. Face to face means the picture. A face? I don't get it. Yeah, okay. Investigate picture. Look at this. I thought it was just a picture of a vase. If you reverse the background in the drawing, it's two faces, face to face. This must be the face to face that Harry was referring to in his memo. It's cleverly designed to take advantage of the human sense of sight. What's that supposed to mean? That you can see it easily if you're not human? Let's search more carefully. Yeah, search it. There's a switch between the two faces. I'll push it. Picture flipped over to reveal a photograph. That was moon logic, but it didn't require, like, you know, moon logic feats. Yeah, I just had to hit the button a lot. Alright, let's look at the photo. I've seen this somewhere before, I just can't recall. What? Based on the condition of the inks, I would judge this photograph to be at least 50 years old. Metal, where was this picture taken? Scanning. Yeah, that's it, Gato. This is a photograph of Red Square in Moscow, taken before the catastrophe. Red Square? What's the picture like that doing in the chief's office? He's a commie! Store that in video memory for me. Chief had this picture. Someone planted it there to set up the chief. And there was those matches that Harry had too. Which one is the Snatcher? It'll depend on what evidence we can turn up. Both of them seem suspicious. Maybe it's somebody else entirely. That's true. The patient chart with a Benson on it is quite suspect as well. Maybe someone wanted us to find it. Seems pretty odd that the Snatchers would have left part of a patient's record behind in the first place. Maybe it's a trap. It can't be ruled out based on the evidence we've seen so far. Alright, let's get out of here. Before that, let me put this photo of Red Square back where we found it. We can't let anyone know that we were here. This really is paranoia. We're dealing with mutant traitor commies. Let's go to the front. Now we'll get in the car. Now we'll go to Outer Heaven. Gillian, I have a video phone call from Jamie. I'll connect you. What the? Oh.
Gillian, it's me, Jamie. Listen carefully. You know that Queen's Hospital? I found out that they undertook a major expansion project in 2035 to put in a basement. That's right, they have a basement. Basement construction is really unusual here in Neo Kobe. That's why there were still records of it. But there's more. The director of that hospital, Shin-Shu Ho, has had his license suspended in the past for performing eugenics experiments at an illicit underground facility.
Are you telling me Queens has underground treatment facilities?
That has to be it, Gillian. Shin-Shu Ho is performing skin operations on Snatchers underground.
And that means that Chin himself is also probably a Snatcher. Or rather, the real Chin, the original Chin, was snatched.
So, that entire ground-level complex is just a front for the underground facilities.
And if we hit that hospital, we can ruin the Snatcher's plans. Well, this is it, Metal. We're heading right into the enemy's headquarters this time.
Gillian?
Yeah?
This sounds really dangerous. I just wanted you to know, I want you to come home safe.
Jamie.
The reason I left you is because I thought you were pushing yourself too hard, being self-destructive. And it seemed like the wedding ring you were wearing when they found us had become a tremendous burden on you. I didn't want that to be the only reason we stayed together.
Oh, Jamie, I never felt that way at all.
I'll be waiting for you. We may not have our memories, but you are the only one I've ever shared any time with. Be careful, Gillian.
Jamie.
Are you all right, Gillian?
Yeah, All right, Metal, let's go. We have to pay a visit to Queen's Hospital. Her Majesty is waiting.
All right. We boarded the turbocycle. Where would you like to go? Yeah, the silence for the loading is pretty hilarious. Let's go. All right, setting course for Queens.
Just where do you think you're going?
This is most unusual. The turbo cycle seems to be out of control.
Switch over to manual. I'll take over.
Understood. I've switched to manual control. Well, how is it?
What the?
We're gonna die.
Brakes. Metal, check the brake system out. Pronto.
Sorry, Gillian. Looks like sabotage. No doubt the Snatcher's handiwork.
Sabotage? But the only one who could work on the turbo cycle.
Worry about that later. Gillian, we've got to do something quickly.
Pull the lever. Metal, pull that lever over there. All right, here goes. It broke off. I guess we had it. Jump out. You can't be serious. At this speed, you'll be torn to pieces. Seriously, jump out. We never survive it. It'd be like jumping off the Brooklyn Bridge. It's a rather dated image, don't you think? I'm seriously jumping. Nope, alright, give up? What, are you giving up? We've had it, there's nothing we can do. Don't give up so easily, there might be some way out of this yet. What in the world are you doing? Hit a cliff. I've got it, we'll try sideswiping the cliff. Hang on, Metal. What cliff? I guess there was a cliff. Damn, even that won't stop it. Drive into a sand pile? I'll try plowing this thing into the sand pile over here. Hang on. Damn, won't anything work? I'll try the cliff again. There's a button. I'll push this button here at random.
And a good morning to you, my friend. Bud Miller with you here on the big 90.7. Looks like we're gonna have a bright...
You turn the radio on. What are you doing? We're finished. It's been nice knowing you, Gillian. Shut up. There must be something. It's hopeless. We're moving at over 200 kph. And no way we can survive. The speed keeps increasing. Try another button. That was the switch for the afterburner. Oops. You boosted our thrust by 23%. Do something. Pray to God. Oh, Metal, I haven't known you very long, but it's been fun. Gillian, let's pray together. Actually, I'm not that religious. I didn't think so. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We've had it. Oh, dear Lord. That's it, Gillian. Prayer. Look, a new command has appeared on the menu. What? Hit control panel.
Damn. What else can we do? Metal, start punching buttons.
Any buttons at all?
Yes, push anything.
Gillian, this doesn't seem to be doing any good.
Damn, I was sure that would work.
Gillian, the road makes a sharp right turn just 1,500 meters ahead. At this speed, we'll never make it. Gillian! Gillian!
Hey, Gillian!
Huh?
Over here!
What's that?
Gillian, over here!
Random!
Gillian, you gotta jump over to my bike! Hurry!
800 meters until we reach the curve.
Metal, you go first!
What? Not again.
Move your butt! That curve's just ahead!
Understood. 1, 2, 3!
All right, Gillian, now it's your turn. Keep her steady.
300 meters until you reach the curve.
Gillian, jump!
I can't! My timing's off!
150 meters.
Gillian, now!
70 meters.
Now,
Jump.
Gillian, now!
Oh, we're too late.
Gillian! I guess he didn't make it.
Don't bury me so fast. I'm right here.
Don't you even know how to ride a motorcycle?
Gillian, it's not much farther to Queen's Hospital, and you could probably use the exercise anyway. Why don't we just continue the rest of the way like this?
Okay. I like that the guy's name is Random, and he just shouts out "Random" because that felt really random.
We've arrived at Queen's Hospital.
So, this is the place, huh? Random, are you sure you know what you're doing? This isn't going to be a field trip, you know. We may not come back.
And the bounty for this one will more than make up for it.
If you're around to spend it, that is.
Gillian, let's get going.
Alright. The controls. There we go. Metal Gear. Save. And continue. Go in. Lock disabled. In we go. Random's ready for anything. He's ready for random. We're inside. It's really quiet in here. There has to be an entrance to the lower level somewhere. Well, door 3 had that sliding desk. Let's try switching my light on. Pitch black in here, ain't it? Metal Gear. Light. Yeah, the transition going through doors is pretty damn neat. Womp. The light is now on. I turn control of it over to you, Gillian. You operate the light. Yeah, we did this before, Metal. Okay, we've got rails on the floor. Rails, that's funny. Maybe this is the way to the lower level. Must be a switch somewhere. They run under the desk. Yep. It's gotta be this vase. It's a simple vase. What's this? Face to face. Doesn't this look like the picture on the wall of the chief's office? Ugh. Now that's a stretch. That's a famous optical illusion, isn't it? I get it. Their eyes don't register optical illusions. We better check that out. It's not that something a human wouldn't notice easily. Could be a sign of some kind. I bet this vase is some kind of switch. I'll try lifting it. Oh. Doo-doo-doo-doo. The desk slid to one side, revealing a stairway leading down.
This apparently leads down to a lower level.
It looks like Jamie was right. Queen's Hospital does have a basement.
And that basement is the Snatcher's main lair. Out of the frying pan and into the fire, as they say. Wow, what do we do now, Gillian?
Well, first we're gonna peep. It appears to go straight down. Now we'll investigate. Motion detector. Nothing on sensors. And the stairway has no dust on it. In other words, our friend uses this regularly, right? Yep, okay. Cool. We're going in.
It's a very narrow stairway. We'll have to go down single file.
Okay, who's going to take the point?
That's obvious. The guy with the light.
Hey, that's not fair.
Why did they program me with feelings? This was a mistake.
Well, well, what do we have here?
It's the hospital corridor.
It's the same hallway, but not the one that's on the first floor.
So what does that mean?
An entire floor of Queen's Hospital has been duplicated underground.
So the same floor is both upstairs and downstairs, sort of like parallel worlds.
So that desolate setup upstairs is all just a smokescreen. They're making it look like the place is closed down, but in reality, they're keeping themselves quite busy.
Gillian, that means we're already right in the middle of their headquarters. Please use extreme caution.
Don't worry, I've got the American dude from Yu-Gi-Oh here with me. I'll be fine. It seems pointless to, like, perfectly duplicate the room. The robots don't need, like, the aesthetics of a human building, you know? I think I mean Joey Wheeler. I'm pretty sure I mean Joey Wheeler. Lack of imagination, maybe? Yeah, that's a possibility. Alright, let's have a look-see. The area. There's a reception booth in the middle of the floor, is upstairs, and there are 3 doors off to the hallway. Everything exactly the same. It's like we jumped through time or something. I hear Bandit Keats, and all I can think of is the abridged version. In America. Alright, what else? The floor. It's been polished quite meticulously. Nothing like upstairs at all. I see. It was a linoleum floor, huh? Ooh. The monitors and control consoles are well cared for. In other words, the stuff gets looked at regularly. What's on the monitors? They're off, but AC power lamps are still lit. Door 1 is closed. Okay, so that's obvious. So now we'll investigate the desk where there's switches. And then we'll save because I'm gonna get shot. Let's investigate those switches. What's this? Unlike the first floor, there's only 2 door switches. Switch 1 and switch 2. We'll just hit them both. Cool. Now we'll look over to door 1. That door is open. Great. Thanks. That door is open. Really? We're in room 1. The lights are on, unlike upstairs. Around the room, there's an operating table in the middle of the room that appears to be the real treatment area. These lights, it actually looks like a real hospital. Green. No, I take that back. The surgical ward over at Shriners Hospital in Tampa kind of had not this green, but it was kind of a... Never mind. It's valid. Whatever. Ceiling. X-ray devices have been installed in the ceiling. A number of brand new medical monitors are installed. It appears to be a standard operating table with cables running from it to a number of machines around the room. Now we'll investigate. Nothing of note. It's a pretty big place. Can't really see everything at once. Let's take a look from side to side. Let's look. Over to the entire room. Oh god! It's a Snatcher. It's a specimen. Besides the standard X and gamma rays, it can also project neutron and proton particle beams. I suspect it's used in cancer treatment. 'Cause that's what you do. You just hit that cancer with some good neutrons and proton particles. The monitors for ultrasound, MRI, and other imaging equipment. The surface of the bed is still quite warm. It's as if someone was lying here just moments ago. And they're right behind me. Motion detector? Nothing. There was some movement, but I lost it. Oh god. It's Mr. Skellington? This is rather grotesque. It's somewhat distorted. For a medical model, it's quite inaccurate. We'll take a smell. It's the same smell you get at just about any hospital. Yeah. Convenient that you somehow missed that metal skeleton when you walked into the room. Yeah. Wonder if this is where they carry out their treatment. It sure looks that way. Good talk. Wait a minute. Go back in there. Look over? Oh, that just slides the camera. Oh god. Skeleton's gone. It was definitely there a moment ago. This room. Gillian, watch it. Oh god. Did I get him?
Did I get it?
The Snatcher's functions have been terminated. There's no doubt now that this is their maintenance facility. This one was probably still waiting to get its artificial skin installed.
So this is what they really look like, huh?
Yeah, that's the scariest thing about them. You can't tell them from real people once they've got that skin on.
Perhaps that's humanity's great weakness. We're always judging books by their cover.
And it's just that human weakness that they're out to take advantage of.
All right, Random. Metal, let's go. The HQ's junk squad can take care of him later. We've got an investigation to do.
Oh shit. Ow. Bleh. I think it's definitely dead or terminated this time. All of his functions have ceased. Are you alright? I'll live. It hit me twice, though. It actually kept count. It's quite a tough customer. You get a few hundred of those together and that'd be it. Gillian, let's get on with the investigation. Let's just have a look-see. Snatcher. Okay, yeah. Okay. Great. I want to look a little closer, maybe get an idea how this thing works. No, okay, cool. Want to talk about it? Yeah, same combination of stuff. The stench from the Snatcher we wasted is still around. What's that smell like? Just like that last one, you never know when they might pop out. Keep your blaster ready. We're in the hospital's... yeah. Okay, door 2. We're in room 2. Eyeballs. Some kind of testing equipment is running. That's a real nasty sound. Gets on my nerves. Sounds like a game I played back on the Commodore. Not the beep, 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 the other thing. Alright, what do we got here? We got around the room. The real biotech research lab looks like Frankenstein could show up any minute. Ceiling. Well equipped with micro manipulators, various types of lasers, and a microsurgery system. Not that other stuff that we're not going to bring up again. They're having so much fun. Shelf. There's a number of jars for formaldehyde and other chemicals. Anything on the desk. Number of machines for biotech experiments. They're quite serious about their work. Monitors. All finest quality monitors, microscopes, and the like. Perhaps they're culturing skin cells. Like eyeballs. That are not made out of skin. Investigate around the room. It's red. What are they doing here? What's with all the samples? This looks like a lot more than a place to treat skin cancer. Argon lasers, argon dye lasers, is a device for selectively destroying certain types of cancer cells. Argon. And the latest... What is a gene cannon? Do they shoot you with DNA? Cause oh god, it fires skin at people. Damn it, zombie. It's like a net gun in skin. Ugh. Everything is quite neatly organized. There are samples here of monoclonal antibodies. Yeah, those were in the news lately. A cannon that fires Gene Simmons at people? That's terrifying. What in the world is that? Antibodies which are said to have beneficial effects on cancerous melanomas. It's no mistake. This is definitely their maintenance hospital. Desktop. DNA synthesizers, DNA sequencers, a nucleic acid extractor, chromatography equipment, automatic pipetting devices. That's a particle accelerator. Doing particle acceleration stuff. It's in standby mode. Looks like they were working on artificial skin regeneration techniques. This is quite an impressive array of equipment. Some university hospitals are not stocked as well. Nuclear magnetic resonance microscopes, scanning tunnel microscopes, high voltage electron microscopes, electron beam holography cameras, streak cameras. The Snatchers obviously possess much greater intelligence than we give them credit for. Nevertheless, their technology seems somewhat dated. The equipment and techniques they're using are... Most of these methods were abandoned years ago. This is well behind the current level of tech in most developed countries. It's a rough approximation, but I would say they are 20 to 30 years behind the times. What's more, judging from the imbalance of the research material here, it appears to be primarily the work of one person. Telling me that all this work on the Snatcher's artificial skin is being carried out by one person and not some institution? The design of this lab itself is in violation of a number of the biohazard prevention safety codes. While a few safety cabinets have been installed, there's no autoclave or gas sterilizer anywhere. This is far from P4 level. I seriously doubt that this lab was set up by a government or any other large organization. There are a number of cell cultures and other specimens, all rather quite grotesque. And samples, mutated cells, and organs with tumors. I don't want to look at this stuff. And it smells like rotting fish or something. That's the smell of decomposing protein. So that's the smell of the cancerous skin cells? Great. We'll just get out of here. I feel sick. And it's just down to room number 3. Well, let me have a look at the switches again. There are only 2 buttons here. Maybe it can be opened by pressing both of those buttons? Yeah, smash them together. 1 + 2 = 3.
Alright, let's try pushing both buttons simultaneously.
The 2 buttons are on opposite panels, so there's no way one person can push them both alone. But if 2 of us work together, it might do it.
That's it, Gillian. It makes perfect sense. It's the same system they used to use in nuclear missile silos in the late 20th century. Eliminates the risk of one man going nuts and acting alone.
Well, it's hard to be sure, but let's give it a try anyway.
Now we just use a
Random, you push number 2.
big red button that says Diet Coke.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Come on!
You did it! Door number 3 opened.
With safety measures like that, they must have had a good reason for wanting to keep it closed.
Well, time to save again. It's a good thing Gillian can take several shots to the face. So let me explain the gunplay a bit here. I have to hit what is mapped to the A button. I'm sorry, the A button on my official Sega Genesis controller that I actually do have to pull out the gun, and then the gun kind of. The targeting thing sits at center. If I hold the direction, it'll go to that square. But the second I let go, it just snaps back to the center. So trying to fiddle and get a diagonal is a bit of a chore. Okay, doors 3. Are you ready, Random? Let's have a look at the last room. Duh.
Good God!
I read 4 human skeletons in this room.
It's their morgue.
Perhaps victims of the Snatchers?
Well, it doesn't look like whoever put them here was too worried about making sure they would rest in peace.
No, it doesn't. These have got to be their victims.
This is probably where they hide the bodies of the originals they snatch from places like Outer Heaven.
They probably picked Outer Heaven because it gets a lot of VIP traffic. Plus, during masquerade time, they could work the place and still keep their identities secret.
Yeah, and the guy who set up the link between them and Outer Heaven was Freddy, that taxi driver. They must have gone after him not because of who he was, but what he did. After all, with a taxi, there's plenty of chances to milk your customers for information. That's probably how they learned about Outer Heaven and Plato's Cavern.
I've been wondering what they had done with the bodies.
Want to hide a book? What better place than the library? Need to hide a body? How about the morgue?
And for them, keeping the bodies hidden is crucial. I mean, if somebody who's supposed to be dead is out walking the streets, it wouldn't be too hard to figure out that something screwy is going on.
That means that if we can figure out who these bodies were, then we've just nailed 4 Snatchers.
Well, I know the identities of at least 2 of them. Right. First, let's get a good inhale. It smells like meat. Look around the room. It was a morgue at one time, but now it's a little more than a closet. And we'll investigate around the room. The only thing in the room besides the bodies is some dust and scraps, as well as the maggots infesting the new body. It's a guest grumps wall. There's a ventilation duct on one side of the room. It's connected to an underground air circulation system and may even lead into the tube liner system as well. Oh, cool. Remains. Don't get that close. One of the bodies is still decomposing, the other is little more than skeletons. Please stop getting that close. God damn it. There's insect larvae. I couldn't tell. It's definitely human. Estimated time of death. The insects infesting a decomposing body can be divided into 8 groups. Each of these groups worked on the body for roughly 15 days, making an 8 by 15 day or 4-month cycle. As such, an analysis of the variety, number, and size of the organisms on the body allows a rather accurate estimation of which group is currently present. In other words, you can figure out how long the victim's been dead without analyzing the body itself, right? On this particular body, flies have laid eggs and the maggots have grown into full adult flies, so it's been less than 30 days since death. As for the other 3, 1 full cycle has been completed, so at least 4 months have passed. Well, that was informative. And probably accurate to 1988's understanding of such matters. How about a cause of death? We're gonna get point blank right back into that meat. The bodies are okay, we didn't. The bodies are severely damaged. Such a determination would require more extensive facilities than are available here. Okay, how about an identity? Hair, clothing, and teeth could be used to make an identification. All of that's gone. I see teeth right there. And hair. So, and, you know, there's some meat, so there's DNA. Damn Snatchers, they were careful to make sure their identities didn't get out. We had even had some teeth, we might be able to make an ID. No, those teeth are gone. You know, this reminds me of, like, I don't want to have this conversation with, what about these teeth here? Thank you, Random. They've been deliberately misaligned to prevent identification. That's a little extreme. You could have just ground the bones into dust. I guess I'll never be able to ID them. There is a way. What? How? We can perform a simulated reconstruction. Fortunately, the skulls of the victims are still intact. Reconstruction, huh? Good idea. Great idea. Let's do it over here. So there's an episode in very early Star Trek The Next Generation, season 1 even, I think. It's called The Royale. And basically, it's like, yes, now Metal Gear becomes the Little Thief. The Enterprise encounters aliens that have created a reconstruction of early 20th, modern day at the time Earth, based on a book, and it was like a casino, but everything played out according to the book, so it was a corny, badly written drama that replayed over and over and over again. There's a scene where the crew goes into one of the hotel rooms at the casino, and in the bed is a dead body, and they're talking about it like, you know, the body is somewhat intact, but the prop they used was a skeleton. So Data is over here yammering on about, you could tell that this body hasn't been here very long due to the level of decomposition, and that just makes no goddamn sense because it's bones. Anyway, we're gonna reconstruct the corpse. Let's do this reconstruction thing on the bodies. Okay, I'll get my hammer.
Now performing simulated reconstruction of the head and facial features of each of the 4 victims. Commencing with victim number 1. Now performing craniometric analysis. X-ray and sagittal X-ray, magnetic resonance imaging, and positron CT data gathered.
We can rebuild him. We can make him stronger.
Compiled.
Faster.
Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing
Goofier.
reconstruction. First, victim's age. Estimate based on 1. Presence or absence of cranial fontanelles and chroma of epicranial sutures. 2. Area of facial region and cranium. 3. Height of upper and lower jaw and development of alveolar part. And 4. Location of cranial center of gravity. Next, victim's sex. Estimate based on 1. Overall size of cranium. 2. Parietal bone angle. And 3. Development of splachocranium. Lastly, victim's race. Estimate based on 1. Overall cranial configuration. 2. Volume of intercranial cavity. And 3. Mass of the skull. Now commencing soft feature reconstruction based on averaged results of above analysis. Reconstructing. Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's race 10% based on use of averaged values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features. Reconstruction of head of first victim completed.
It's Freddie Nielsen.
Moving on to second victim. Now
We knew that.
reconstruction of features of victim number 2. Now starting craniometric analysis.
And his wife,
Cranial data now being compiled using the same techniques as the
Professor
previous
and Marianne.
Craniometric analysis complete.
Gilligan's the
Now
killer.
commencing reconstruction using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Reconstructing. Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's race 10% based on use of averaged values. Now
Yeah, this is very Kojima.
eye features. Reconstruction of head of second victim completed.
That's Lisa Nielsen.
Moving on to third victim. Now commencing reconstruction of features of victim number 3. Now starting craniometric analysis. Complete
Sorry,
cranial data
sneeze.
now being compiled using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Reconstructing. Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's race 10% based on use of averaged values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features. Reconstruction of head of third victim completed.
Who in the world is that?
That's the director of Queen's Hospital, Shin Fui, what's his face,
Chin Shu O, Gillian. Moving on to last victim. Now commencing reconstruction of features of victim number 4.
This one's the most recent. It's still decomposing.
Now starting craniometric analysis. Complete cranial data now being compiled using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Reconstructing. Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's race 10% based on use of averaged values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features. Reconstruction of head of final victim completed.
Chief?
It's the Chief!
What?
The Chief is a Snatcher! The Benson on the scrap of that patient record was Benson Cunningham.
Judging from the condition of the body, I would estimate that the snatching took place approximately 1 month ago.
So it was the Chief who sabotaged our turbo cycle. And those matches we found in Harry's room, the Chief must have put them there to try to set him up.
No doubt Harry figured it out and decided to leave that face-to-face message. Wait a minute. Didn't Mika say that Harry had left to go find the Chief?
That's right. He was probably trying to track down some evidence on the Chief.
Gillian, I'd say that this Harry has put himself in a pretty dangerous spot.
If it was the Chief that sabotaged the turbo cycle, doesn't that mean that he already knows we're onto him?
Damn! Harry and Mika are in danger!
That's far enough, Junker. Your little investigation is over.
It's them!
Who? Snatchers?
Get them!
Oh, jeez.
My arm! I can't reach my blaster! I'm hitting the leg!
Is that the best you can do, Junker?
Who's there? Jin Shuo, you scum!
It seems you still have some fight left in you. You two are finished, but our plans move forward. We are now entering Phase 2. And when we do, not only this city, but the entire world will be ours to command.
Phase 2? What are you talking about?
As you know, our operations have been hindered up to now by the flaws in our artificial skin.
Let me just drop my plan right here for you.
Kept us away from ultraviolet rays, forcing us to do our work at night, underground, or in the winter. In the end, we had to construct a hospital like this, all because of the flaws in our artificial skin. This was the only difference between us and you humans. But now we have broken this barrier.
Huh?
We are on the verge of developing a perfect artificial skin, thanks to the cooperation of a new partner in our plan.
Perfect artificial skin? A new partner?
Once we have the new skin, nothing will be able to stop us. And with that, our plan moves to Phase 2. Our little experiment in this city will end, and we'll move in force to take over the world.
Don't be so sure. You won't get out of the city that easy.
You humans are always so overconfident, so naive.
What are you talking about?
I'm sure you're aware that the Kyoto Summit, being held to decide how to handle the Snatcher problem, opens tomorrow.
Metal, is that right?
Yes. Countries around the world are concerned about the Snatcher problem. It will be one of the main topics discussed at this year's summit.
That's right. Tomorrow, we attack the summit.
You must be crazy. The security there will be incredible. You won't even get close.
Must I explain everything to you, Junker? Aren't you even aware that a fellow Junker will be giving a special presentation at the summit?
The Chief! Cunningham! So that's why you snatched him.
We've known that your chief would be speaking at the summit for over 3 months now.
Gillian, the summit is tomorrow. We have to hurry.
Listen, we have your chief. You Junkers are at our mercy, and so is this city. And tomorrow, we move on the world. Nothing can stop us now. We will finally achieve our long-awaited goal of global domination.
Who is this we you keep talking about?
We are an evolved life form, given life in the depths of the Kremlin by our creator, Modnar. We are a new race.
Of course it's Russia.
Modnar? The Kremlin? Those names are familiar, but...
Our goal is to snatch all of the world's leaders and then achieve total control of human thought and worldwide racial unification.
It's the Patriots.
Humanity won't be so easily dominated. You underestimate the strength of the human spirit.
I think not. In the same way as the Nazis, our strategy begins with the overpowering of the spirit of the people. We will strike at you humans' weakest point, the most primitive part of your psychological makeup, your suspiciousness and fear. By provoking suspicion and mistrust throughout the populace, we will destroy that fragile fabric which holds your society together, that of trust.
This is hitting a little close to home, guys.
It is the primitive part of your brains that binds you forever to your animal ancestors and makes you vulnerable. By stimulating that part of your atavistic instincts, our plan can succeed magnificently.
Gillian, at this rate, they'll kill us all. You've got to get out alive. You're a junker.
Just what have you have in mind?
I've got a big fireworks show ready for them. Better that than get snatched.
What? You're gonna blow yourself up? No, we're better off fighting together.
Hey, it won't work. I'm hit in the thigh. Ow, oh, damn. A bounty hunter can't do anything with a leg wound like this. I might as well have been shot in the head.
Well, there must be some way out of here.
Hey, I wasn't doing this job just for fun. I stayed ready for situations like this. I've always been prepared to go out with a bang.
Ooh, ouch. Ooh.
A little late for fireworks.
So it'll be an off-season show.
No, I can't let you.
My belt's packed with TNT-PX. You know, that really strong stuff they use in the mines on Mars. One push, and this whole hospital will go. No trouble at all. No time to sit around thinking, Junker boy. Go! What are you doing? Get your butt moving, you fool! Get out through this air shaft. I've got a powerful strobe on me. Its flash will screw up their sensors long enough for you to get out. Now, you with me? Fireworks are better from a distance anyway, Gillian.
Are you two finished chatting? Then I think it's time for you to die. We're quite busy, you know.
You ready? When I give the signal, break into the air shaft and run. And don't forget your blaster.
Metal, stay with me.
Yes, sir.
Random.
Gillian. Doesn't look like I'm gonna have a chance to call in that debt you owe me.
Don't worry. I'll pay it back to the Snatchers with interest.
All right, go! Run, Gillian!
He died as he lived. Exploding. What a random death. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Metal, are you okay? Metal, something broken?
Okay, but it appears that language circuits have been damaged somewhat.
What happened?
An explosion?
Himself up after getting us into this air shaft.
Random.
Gillian, that explosion should have taken all of Queen's Hospital with it.
The thick walls of this duct must have shielded us from enough of the blast. If it wasn't for Random, we wouldn't have made it. Oh, Random.
Gillian, we have no time for grief now. We must get back to Junker headquarters as quickly as possible. Harry and Mika are in danger.
You're right. And I have to keep my promise to Random. But first, we have to figure out how to get out of here.
I can't see a thing. What should we do?
I don't think it was an air duct. If that was a morgue, that may have been the incinerator, but because of like censorship and stuff, maybe they changed it to an air duct. Because there's no way an air duct is going to survive an explosion. They're not sick. Mel, turn your light on, will you? I was waiting for you to ask. Let's really be light. Let's try moving forward. There could be Snatchers waiting for us. Please use extreme caution. How far does this thing go? Okay, it's an air duct. Sure that this thing has an exit? There's some kind of scratches here on the wall. Scratches. Check them out. Okay. Scratches. This scratch was caused by the scraping of a very hard claw-like object of some kind. A snatcher? Maybe they were using this some kind of shortcut or back route. Ceiling. It's constructed quite well. Signs that construction to reinforce it has been carried out. Reinforced bars formed of level 4 hardness steel. Oh, right. The hardness scale. Which had a... Look it up, it's interesting. It's very strong. That's what saved us. Guess we should thank them, huh? Seems this is not just a simple air duct. Okay. Let's look at those scratches a little more. It appears that a Snatcher was dragged through here. A human body would not cause such marks. Maybe that naked Snatcher we saw in the operating room? That's probably correct. I think that's the one I'm thinking of, Meta. An endostructure before the artificial skin is likely in... Okay. What else can we look at? The ground. There's some kind of sand. How does it get here? Let's check that out again. For an air duct, the quantity of dust is quite low. So that means this thing is used regularly, right? Yes. There's no reason why anyone ever deliberately clean a duct like this. Achoo. Is it Snow 9? The lower surface is constructed of reinforced concrete. And then... sand. Analyzing sand. Iron particles, high quantities of phosphorus. This type of sand is particular to the M district in Neo Kobe. M district? Around the old factory. What's that mean? It's quite unusual that that particular sand would be present here. It was no doubt brought here by someone. Okay. Pollen. The results are as I would have expected, though the concentration of sand is definitely Snow 9. You'll be safe at these concentrations. This doesn't appear to be an ordinary air duct. It looks like the Snatchers have been using it to move around. Okay. So let's save, because I have a bad feeling about this. I wonder if anyone, if they ever, made a, Metal Gear Mark II figurine or something. I'd buy one. Let's advance. Geez, this thing just keeps going. Uh-oh. Insectors. Use your blaster. You gotta be kidding, not here. Damn it! I panicked. So, yeah, controlling this with a D-pad is hard. I imagine using an actual gun would be way harder. Damn it. Ah. Hmm. This whack-a-mole with more violence. Yeah. Also, it doesn't help that, the D-pad is requiring the use of my left hand, which doesn't have complete sense of feeling. So, if I get off the pad, I can't tell. And then when I start panicking, I lose the order that they're appearing in, and then I get shot like that. I can't imagine trying to do this with a mouse would be any easier either. Be like panic flailing. Damn it. Maybe if I die enough, they'll be like, alright, we'll be nice. The difficulty of the encounter is determined by your performance in the shooting gallery. Maybe. I really think if that's the case, it should be able to be like, hey, you're dying a lot. We'll set this to baby mode. Oh, thank God. I'm no longer reading any motion. My hand hurts. There's also, like, how do I describe it? It snaps back to center, right? But like instinctually, you're like, okay, I'm over in this corner, so I'm gonna have to hit, this button and then this button to go over here. But you don't. You just have to hit. You just have to hit the button that equals that square. So if I want to hit the bottom left, I don't have to navigate over there. I just have to hit down and left at the same time, and that's the target. No matter where my reticle is. They really build a lot of those, don't they? Yeah, they do. That was really close. Yes, it was. I took 5 hits. Only one more, and it would have been curtains. Those insectors must be security for this area. Which means at the end of this duct. I'm not reading any more motion. Let's go. Don't want to meet up with any more of the spiders. Look, a way out. We're saved. Don't let your guard down. Do-do-do-do-do.
What in the world?
This is part of the tube liner, the city's long-abandoned subway system.
You mean Queen's Hospital and this were connected?
Yes, it would appear that the Snatchers were using this to move from place to place. This would provide them with the perfect way to move about while still avoiding the ultraviolet rays they hate so much. We should have realized this sooner. The city is crisscrossed by the tube liner's old lines, and since they are abandoned, the Snatchers could move undetected as well.
Aha! That's how those 2 we caught a glimpse of at the abandoned factory where Gibson was killed were able to disappear so quickly. They must have used this subway.
That would appear to be correct. The tube liner passes underneath that factory site as well. That would also explain why sand from the factory was in the air duct at the hospital.
So this is the trick they were using to stay out of the sun and avoid being seen while they moved around.
Now we know why it took so long to uncover them.
All right, let's follow the subway. We should be able to get out when we get to the nearest station.
How far did this bloody thing go? You're probably lost. I use bloody. Wonder where we are. Metal, can you see what's up ahead? It appears that the tunnel continues as far as I can see. The only sound is that of our own footsteps. Metal, how much further do we have to go to reach the next station? Since I don't know what our exact present location is, I can't give you an accurate figure. Prior the system didn't have many stations, so probably have to walk quite a bit further. Behind us? That's the area we just passed through. Nothing's back there. Tunnels need to go on for some distance. What part of the city is this? I believe we're probably under the MR district. Hey, Metal. Yeah? Nothing. Just wanted to make sure you were awake. Huh? What's wrong?
Look, Metal! Light!
Yes, but this doesn't look like a station.
There's a ladder!
Where do you suppose it leads, Gillian?
I don't have the slightest, but let's climb it and see.
All right, now climbing the ladder. We seem to have emerged into an odd place. Wait, this room.
Hey, it's that guy's bathroom.
Nielsen's bathroom. He was using this shaft from the bathtub to get down into the subway. So that's how he did that.
Ah, yes. As I recall, after you disposed of Lisa, he somehow entered the apartment without using the regular entrance.
Which he accomplished by using this secret passage into his bathtub.
The bathtub must be of a double construction. The bottom is actually a lid. When they wanted to hide the passage, all they needed to do was fill the tub. And to get in and out, they would just drain the water into another tank.
Jeez. Double-bottom bathtubs? Abandoned subways? Snatchers really go out of their way to stay out of the sun.
Okay, Gillian, let's head outside.
They need to fill the tub and hide this giant metal ladder. Yeah. Alright, let's go to the living room. And let's have a good look at that map now that we know what's going on a little bit. It's a late 20th century map of Moscow. Shinsuo over at Queen's Hospital had a picture of St. Basil's Cathedral. Chief keeps a picture of Red Square Head. And how come everyone's such a big Moscow fan these days? What's going on here? Moscow seems to hold some clue to this whole thing, doesn't it? Moscow, did that guy say something about it? Before the explosion, didn't Shinsuo say something about achieving what was meant to be 55 years ago in the depths of the Kremlin? Now that you mention it, this map is exactly from that era, isn't it? Moscow, 55 years ago. The key to understanding the Snatchers no doubt lies there. It has to have some meaning. I don't think they'd just paste a 50-year-old map up here as a decoration. Be careful that you don't touch the tape lines. You mean this laser beam, right? Don't break the beam. You'll have people fall from headquarters all over the place. It's a security sensor. Right. Yep. We're outside. Thank God. Now let's get back to headquarters. First, let's check out the area. There's a taxi over there. That's... Alright, my car exploded. The cab is for hire. Shall we board it? Sure. Nothing can go wrong there. We boarded the taxi. Where to, sir? This is a man cab. I can take you anywhere we want to go. Look at the driver. His face is concealed. Pulverizing film has been placed on the rearview mirror. It is a black taxi, you know, so don't be so nosy. Alright, I want to go to Junker headquarters. Junker headquarters, eh? What would you want to go down there for? Something going on? We're in a hurry. That's the kind of joke, sir. You can't be serious. This is a man taxi. You know, I can't go to a place like that. Metal, I think we picked the weird one. Listen, I'm a junker. Take me to Junker headquarters and do it now. I'm afraid not. You're going somewhere else. You want to know where that is? Straight to hell. Blah. Shinsuo. Got him.
Is he dead?
He's junk now. Stubborn one, wasn't he?
Jeez. He made it through that explosion and was waiting for us out here. If those things ever get control of the city, there's no way we'll ever get it back. We've got to stop them before that.
And to do that, we have to prevent the chief from getting to the Kyoto summit.
I know. And I have to pay back my debt to Random.
Let's use this taxi to get back to Junker headquarters.
I planned on it. I just hope Mika and Harry are safe.
Certainly hope Mika and Harry are safe. Oh, we just said that. Alright, man, this is it. The final showdown. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay. This is the lobby. Uh-oh. What? The shutter on the reception booth is closed. Maybe she's taking a nap. Maybe I should save. The surface of the shutter shows evidence of having been struck by fire from an energy weapon. Only Imperial stormtroopers are this precise. I read motion, something's in the booth. Well, I mean, obviously. It appears that something attacked this plate. The shutter is closed. Is she still in the booth? More than likely. The protective shutter is automatically lowered and tied to danger. And the emergency light is flashing on the door check panel. Headquarters has been put on emergency status. There are a few holes in the shield. Snatchers. Door's been locked from the inside. You don't have a blowtorch option. Right. Can't this be opened from the outside? If it has an emergency external connection port, it can be opened from the outside. Does it have one of those? Find a connection. There we are. Yep. Open the shutter.
All right, I'm going to open it, but please use extreme caution. Anything could be inside.
Aw, are you okay?
Mika! Mika, are you all right? Metal, how is she?
Her pulse is normal. The only external injuries are to her forehead, and they are not serious. There's been no significant blood loss.
Mika, come on, snap out of it. It's me, Gillian.
Gillian? Gillian!
Mika, what happened?
Gillian, the chief. The chief is a snatcher.
So he's finally shown his true colors.
Harry's...
What's happened to Harry?
Harry put me in the pod and sealed the main door. He locked the snatcher in.
That was smart. Not even a snatcher can get through this shield.
So where's Harry?
He said keep the door sealed no matter what happens in there. And then he went in. Gillian, please help him.
Harry! Mika, open the door. I'm going in. Metal, we're going in. Be careful. That snatcher could be hiding anywhere.
Yes, sir.
Gillian, please be careful. The chief is very cunning. Don't let your guard down.
Don't worry. I'll watch myself in there.
Okay. We're in the main hallway. Oh god, that's... Harry.
Harry!
Oh, Gillian, is that you? I'm getting old. Just look at me.
What happened?
I saw the chief messing with your turbocycle. And that weird picture in his office.
Metal, how is he? Metal!
I do not wish to say.
Really that bad, huh?
Gillian, when I confronted him about what I saw, he showed me what he really was. I was barely able to even scratch him.
That's enough, Harry. I understand. Metal, is there anything we can do for him?
Gillian, I'm sorry.
Harry, you'll be okay. It doesn't look like you're hurting too bad. This'll work out perfect. You always were working too hard anyway. Why don't you take a nice long vacation somewhere and rest up?
Yeah, sure. Nice try, Gillian, but it's my body. I know I ain't gonna make it. You were a good kid, Gillian.
Harry!
I don't know how to say this right, but I've always had a special feeling about you. I've always had trouble talking to people since I was little, like my father. What I can remember of him.
Pulse and blood pressure falling.
Harry, hang in there. You and I were gonna go out and tie one on, remember?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You, me, and Jean, the three of us.
But John is...
Metal, quiet!
Gillian, I've lived my life alone. I didn't know my parents or family. Always so stubborn, glued to my research. I never really trusted anybody. That was a mistake.
Blood pressure continuing to fall.
Harry?
After Jean died, I felt it. Human warmth, companionship.
I know what you mean.
Gillian, I just wanted to get along with everybody. I don't need no Years I've been searching, trying to find something I lost.
Audio dropped there.
Looks like I'll never find it now.
Gillian, he's about.
Looks like I've been talking too much. It's up to you now, Gillian. I'm finished. You won't forget this, old grouch, will you?
Harry!
Gillian, you've got to believe in yourself. You're the last junker.
Harry! Harry!
Pulse 0. Pupils are dilated.
Cunningham! No! Snatcher! I'll get you for this!
We have no time for grieving. That Snatcher is still hiding somewhere here in headquarters.
Memo, listen to me. If that Snatcher gets me, you've got to take Mika and run. Then you've got to blow up Junker headquarters. Blow it sky high! You understand me?
Yes, sir. I just hope it doesn't come to that. So, where should we start our search?
Well, that was intense. Props to the voice actors. Okay, we're gonna do a room-by-room sweep. Computer room. Search. No snatchers. Under desk. Nothing there. Motion detector. Nothing. Okay. Also, Metal Gear, save. Okay. Next room. Detective's room. The Snatcher does not seem to be here. Inside the locker? Nope. Nothing on the motion detector. I just did the locker. Front desk? Nope. Under the other desk? Nope. Alright, out of here. Shooting range, 'cause guns? Okay, obviously no one there. Investigating? Nope. Inside the booth? Nope. Above the booth? Nope. Motion sensor? Nope. Engineering? Nope. Under the table? Nope. Negative. Negative. Motion detector. Nope. The ceiling fan is the only motion. Good environmental detail. Chief's office. Okay, looking around. Search. Outside the window. Okay, just in case. Under the sofa? The inflatable sofa? Nope. Under the desk? Nope. Motion detector. I don't want to go through all the rooms one more time. Let's go back to the chief's office. There's something on the desk. Gillian? There's some kind of stain on the desk. You should look up, my dude. It's blood. Look up. Why don't we investigate the ceiling? Spider-Man. Cunningham. Oop.
The lighting control system has been destroyed. Distance to motion readings increasing.
Is he trying to run?
Motion readings have vanished.
You got past me this time, Snatcher.
Headquarters emergency lighting has been activated.
Can we find him again?
We should go after him immediately.
We'll find him. We know he's somewhere inside headquarters.
The Snatcher has been wounded. We should look for traces of blood.
One rule of adventuring: novices check the walls first, professionals check the floor first, veterans check the ceiling first. Amen to that. Alright, we'll go room by room again. Oop, there's a blood stain. There are no traces of Snatcher's blood in this area. So Snatcher got hurt somewhere during all this. Alright, detective's room. Nothing. And no blood, so he's not here. Shooting range, just because. Blood, none. I'm pretty sure I at least winged him. You did. We did that one, we did that one, we did that one. Hallway? No point in doing this search. Where haven't I been? The computer room. Bloodstain? No. Maybe he squeezed through one of the holes in the window like a cat. He's in the front. The lobby. You never know. The main door was sealed off when we came in. We've checked, double-checked everywhere else. Let's go take a look.
The main door has been opened. Did Mika open it?
Wait, Mika's not in the pod. What happened?
The lighting has been disconnected.
Don't move, Seed.
Cunningham, is that you?
I read motion. He is definitely in here.
Where are you? Show yourself.
I'm right here. I don't need to run or hide from you.
Oh, jeez.
Mika!
No, Gillian, don't move. It's a trap.
A hostage? You cowardly scum! Mika, why did you open the entrance?
I don't know. I was really scared. I mean, the emergency light's coming on so suddenly.
Seed, go ahead and shoot. But you'd better be a pretty good shot, or this kid goes home in a bag.
Shoot, Gillian. Kill this thing. Don't worry about me.
Mika!
What are you going to do?
I have you now, Junker.
No, don't do that. Stop shooting. Ah. Well, I killed Mika. Game over. Don't shoot the lady. Shoots the lady. It's not my fault. That's a terrible place. It has to be a headshot. How do I... He's only vulnerable, like, in those two spots, then. Did I get him? I got him.
The Snatcher's functions have been terminated.
Mika, are you all right?
Yes. Yes, I think so. Thank you.
Harry? I got him. Random? Sorry it took so long, but this ought to make us even.
It's only some light laser burns.
Junker? You may have stopped me, but it's not over yet.
Gillian, this is just residual energy feedback. Its power levels are dropping rapidly.
Queen's Hospital was nothing more than a maintenance facility. We have comrades operating throughout the city, more than you can imagine. Now our plans will move into Phase 2. For that, we will enlist the help of Professor Lorraine. Your existence is meaningless, as long as you don't get your memory back. Good luck, Junker.
My memory? Comrades? Professor Lorraine?
Harry! Why? Please tell me. Why do so many good people have to die?
Mika!
This is all wrong.
Mika, don't worry. I won't let anybody else die. I've made a promise to Harry and Random. But the city is still full of Snatchers. This fight is just beginning.
Gillian,
Hello?
I have an urgent video call from Jamie. I'll connect you.
Gillian, I've got my memory back. I remember everything.
Your memory? So what about us, Jamie? Who are we?
Gillian, it's terrible. What we've done.
Jamie, what's wrong?
I can't tell you something like this over the video phone.
What'd you call?
I'm better off never remembering.
Okay, Jamie, calm down. I'll head out right now. Where are you? Is it snowing?
I'm sorry, Gillian. I can't tell you. They've taken our boy hostage.
Our boy? Who?
Professor Modner is here too.
Jamie, what are you talking about?
I'm so sorry.
Snatcher!
Gillian!
We have Professor Lorraine. We only require her cooperation for a short period here at the Kremlin. So for now, I suggest you avoid doing anything foolish, Professor Seed.
Huh. And that's the end of Act 2. Yes, please. Oh, we're near the end. I feel it, because it feels like a 3-act structure. Also, it's a Sega CD game, so it can't be much longer. We're not continuing with the investigation because, well, it's a good spot. Right? Right. So we'll call it here. And you know what? Since this is probably the end of the game, we'll just finish it off tomorrow. And if there's some extra time, we'll continue with Control. How about that? But until then, thanks everyone for spending your evening with us. Special thanks to our subscribers who are scrolling on screen right now. If you haven't yet, please consider a subscription. Everything, all proceeds go to supporting the channel and the creators. That's us. Follow us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, both at Team RetroFox. And who are we rating? That's a very good question. Let's see who's out there. You're in here like almost every stream, God, so you are very much a very important person. Let's see. Let's read Tatsu again. Tatsu could use some love. They're playing Apex Legends. See you tomorrow with the end of Snatcher and then maybe some Control. But until then, stay safe and have a good night.